from the Rift Valley region.
Good morning. Just like my friend and colleague Shadrach Miti has reported, of course, this is day 2 of KCPE and KPSEA exams. Similar case, of course, in Nakuru and the other counties in this region. And today, Dr. Julius Juan, who is the Principal Secretary, Ministry of Basic Education, oversaw the administering of today's exams. Of course, we're talking about Kiswahili Lugha and later on Kiswahili Ancient Science, especially for KCPE, and of course tomorrow will be the last day. And it's important to note that the issue of teen pregnancies has been a huge discussion around these grade 6 and class 8 national exams. For instance, in this region, the South Rift, we're talking about 317 cases of candidates for the 2 exams that are sitting for the exams while pregnant. Of course, 292 cases of pregnant girls have been reported in Baringo, Bomet, and at the same time Narok County. Just to look at, for instance, Nakuru County, looking at, for instance, Naivasha sub-county, we're talking about 25 cases of teen pregnancies for grade 6 and at the same time class 8. And just to break down for a county like Bomet, we're talking about 102 cases. Of course, in a region or in a county that we're talking about 852 KCPE centers and more than 29,000 KCPE candidates. And as regards KPSEA, we're talking about 911 KPSEA centers and more than 28,000 candidates. So basically, that is what is happening today. Quite a cool morning as candidates for the KPSEA exams and KCPE exams continue sitting for the national exams and assessment. Elsewhere, it seems issues around the county government formation under Governor Susan Kihika are not getting any better. Today, of course, there is a case in court, and today we'll be following up this morning on that case challenging the jurisdiction of the court that has a case against the nomination of chief officers that were nominated by Governor Susan Kihika to serve in her government. So the case as to whether the court that has been given the mandate by those who presented the petition, whether the court has the jurisdiction to listen to that case is something we're going to understand this morning. Of course, we're talking about a case that has been filed by a resident of Nakuru County, Stephen Oduor. Now, even as we're talking about chief officers, of course, it is in the public domain that there is a case challenging the nomination of 10 names to serve as the chief executive committee members, that is CECMs in Nakuru County. The case will be determined on 5th December, of course, this year 2022. And lastly, even as we're talking about those cases against chief officers and CECMs in Nakuru County, the County Assembly of Nakuru is also receiving petitions by those challenging the nomination of the 10 members to serve as CECMs, famously known as Mawaziri wa County. There is a petition that is being filed by one resident of Biashara Ward, that is in Naivasha, still in Nakuru County, Bernard Masharia Mwangi, against the nomination of former Naivasha MP John Karanja Kihagi, who has been nominated to serve as the CCM representing lands and special planning. The petition is being filed at the County Assembly this morning, and of course we'll be following up to understand what will be happening. It is important to note that this petition is being supported by sworn affidavits of 2 residents of Nakuru County, one Paul Waweru Maina and Teresia Wanjiru Kinyanjui. So basically it seems it is a back and forth as regards Governor Susan Kihika's government and the formation of government, but we'll be waiting to see if the courts are going to give a green light for the formation of this government so as to end this sort of a stalemate that has been evident in Nakuru County. So basically that is what will be happening today in Nakuru County, and we'll be following up to understand the issues and what will be happening across the day. So from Nakuru County, Nakuru City, back to you.
Thank you so much, Dalma Sakali, for that, of course, telling us what's happening in the region of the Rift Valley, specifically in Nakuru County. I want us now to talk to Atieno Owino on what's trending in the country. Of course, Atieno, good morning. One of the things we know is that former President Uhuru Kenyatta met President Ruto